There was a fear at one point, I think, during the international break that you could be missing as many as 9 for this weekend. Is it not that bad?
9? Why?
I don't know.
No. We are injury-wise. We are getting better. Yeah. We have some players back, like Sako, and a few players are getting there, and they're gonna, hopefully, if they progress, like so far, they're gonna be back next week. And hopefully, the player like Andy Carroll, Matsuaku Tore, they're gonna be back quite soon. They are training individually and with under 23s, and hopefully next week they're gonna start to train with us. And Sako, as I said before, he started to train with us fully straight after Stoke game. So he's been training with us for a couple of weeks time, and so it's not bad.
And Collins and Reid?
Collins and Reid are good. Reid didn't go to play for New Zealand because in a game against Everton he got a small injury, but because he was anyway suspended for a game against Stoke, he missed that game anyway. But he's back in training, and he's training well. He looks good. It wasn't like a long break, so we are good in that. Also John Collins, James. James. He didn't play for Wales also because of that, but it was minor as well, and he's back in training. And as I said, from the team against Stoke, we're all fit, and plus Winston Reid, and plus Diafra Sako.
What did you do on the international break? Did it come at a good time?
Yeah, I mean, we trained hard first week, and then we had a few days off, and then we are back in training this week, and we look good. We again, like last international break, we used to work for 1 week with because that international break, because you don't play week after. It gives you opportunity to work a bit on a fitness that you can't do during the week when you have games. So we done it again, and last time when we done it, it was really good. At the start of game like against Palace and them, and we done the same now. We are doing that basically every time, but you can't do it with all players because many players are missing because of international duties, and so that's it. Yeah.
Was there any opportunity for you as an individual to sit and reflect and just look back on how you found yourself in this position in the league, and just take stock, take a minute and try and think, right, how do we get here? How are we going to get out of it?
Well, you don't need international break to think about it. You know, you are thinking about it all the time, basically, after every game and every day. Let's say we improved a lot since the last international break. October was better than before. Then September for us, we got from 4 games we got 7 points, and we beat Chelsea in the cup. So it was much better. We were much better in every aspect of the game. More solid, a couple of clean sheets, few good performances. But if we look at the table, we are still in position that we don't want to be in. And we can say in one hand that it's all about a couple of points, but we have to get those points.
Do you really think you're in a relegation battle for the context of the whole season, or is that just where you find yourselves now?
Well, but it doesn't matter if it's for the whole season or now. But now we are there, and we can say we are missing 3 points. You know, 3 points. I mean, even if we had beat Stoke in last game, we would be mid-table. But because it's still so tight, We are 17th. So if you are 17th, then you are very close to the relegation, and we have to we improved in October, and now we have to improve even more.
Do you think that has sunk in with the players? Do you think they've got the mentality where they realise that they have to fight to get out of this? Or is there a danger that they sort of go, we're good players, we're a good squad, we'll be fine? But actually...
No, in one hand, I mean, the worst thing to do is to lose your confidence, to start to doubt in yourself as an individual and as a group, even more than that. But on the other hand, you can't keep talking, and we are not doing that. But in the theory, you can't keep talking, oh no, it doesn't matter, the table, we are a good team, we're going to click and all that. You have to do it. You have to start winning games that we started in October, okay, but it's not enough, because the other teams are also getting some, let's say, unexpected results that is getting them points.
Sometimes it feels like there's so much focus on the transfer window that the general feeling can be, oh, if there's a problem, just go and spend in January, get some players and everything will be fine. Do you think that the solutions to the problem are outside in terms of bringing players in, or do you have the solutions within the squad that you currently have?
I definitely think, and I know that we have solutions within the squad, mainly with the squad that played so far. And then, as I said in the beginning, we have some players who were absent for a long period, and we felt it, of course, like any other club. Now they are coming back, and they are going to be our, let's say, new signings for this season, because some of them, they didn't play a game, basically, from these 11 games. So we are not thinking about the transfer window. That's going to solve our problems. Of course, when the window comes, like every club in Europe or in the world is going to think about maybe one or two players, I don't know, but not in that scale. So we have a quality within the squad.
Do you think we'll sign anyone?
I mean, still the transfer window is far from here. If we are talking about football, a lot of things can change in a few weeks' time. But I'm much more, or to be fair, I'm completely concentrated on the players that we have, the players that improved, and the players that's going to come back for us now and be sort of a new signings for this season.
And in terms of your opponents this weekend, they don't lose, but they don't always win. Do you see this as an opportunity where you can actually take the game to an end this run that they're on?
Well, they have you can say it's, in one hand, okay, you can say that in October or whatever they didn't win a game. I don't know, altogether is it 7 games or whatever, with the cup, with a couple of games in the Champions League and all that. But on the other hand, they are the only team that is unbeaten, and probably they are not that overwhelmed with their October, because they are aiming to win the league maybe this year, or to be one of the contenders, and for that you have to win games. But they are doing a good job. They have a good season. Really, they have a tough season because they had a couple of injuries also, and whoever had those injuries, they can find themselves very quickly in problems. But they are solid, they are good, they are electric. Probably they have some players back also now with Hurricane and them. And but it's a good opportunity, not because they didn't win in 7, but because we improved. And if we play good, and when we play good, we have a chance, no matter who we play. Of course, it's a very tough game, especially away, when they are very comfortable on their stadium. it's small, kind of like very tight and everything. It's a good home ground, but we are looking forward for that game.
Have you seen Pochettino outside of the normal football environment? Have you
No.
met him anywhere? Do you know anything about him other than
Well,
managing against him? Do you like him?
I don't know him privately. I met him a few times, like even before Premier League when he managed Spurs and I managed Besiktas when we played a couple of games because we were in the same group year before I came here, but I didn't see him apart from Upton Park or White Hart Lane or Istanbul.
You're an admirer
On the
of his
pitch.
work.
I respect it big time, the way they play. You know, it is. Of course, quality is there and everything, individual quality, but they play as a unit. They are very electric. They run a lot. They press a lot, and they play. It is enjoyable to watch them. So of course, I am admirer of his work.
And White Hart Lane, is there a little special part in your far back, distant memory about coming over and playing in this country associated with White Hart Lane?
Okay, it was, I made my debut. Well, you've done your homework, huh? Well,
No, I have to say, Pete told me.
he's a master, okay, he's a master. I made my debut, of course. I remember that game. It was my first game for the club. And it was like, as it was always, and it's going to be always a special game, like a derby. Maybe the biggest game of the season for us when we played them, and we won that game 1-0. And of course, I have good memories about it.
Thank you.
Thank you, then. Thank you.
Slaven, how much of a miss will Mark Noble be this weekend?
Well, he's a skipper. He's a leader, and of course we're gonna miss him, especially in a games like that. When it's not only about football, about the quality on the pitch, it is like about character that we really showed last year when we beat them, when they were in really good form and we were also in a good form. It was a brilliant game. It was a football game, but it was like you could feel that the special kind of atmosphere, like electric, more than a game kind of a thing. And of course, in those kind of games, you need your characters, like the strongest ones, keeper and all that. And of course, we're gonna miss it.